Chris, that was an opening day 22-0 victory over Leamington in a bit of a derby. Just tell us your thoughts on that game to start with.
Yeah, it's a really good start, and obviously having come in this first game for me really as a coach to a relatively new club for me, it's always quite difficult to adjust yourself with a derby at times if you're not really from around the area at all, but it certainly means a lot to the club, definitely means a lot to the boys. And I think, to be honest with you, the first 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes were kind of a little bit frantic, and it was very derby day related, when really what I'd really like for the guys to start concentrating on is starting to be in control of those situations. I think we did it very, very well for the latter parts of the second half, but a really good start. 5 points at home in front of a great crowd. What more could we ask for?
And how important is it that Kenilworth have started this brand new season with a convincing victory over a local rival like Leamington?
Yeah, it's massive, and as far as I'm concerned, players will build confidence from games like this. As far as I'm concerned, I want the guys to really start concentrating on themselves. What we're really concentrating on is how we're going to approach games and how we're going to take on opposition, rather than worrying too much about the likes of Leamington. Obviously, we've got a massive point to prove if we want to be going the places we want to be doing in this league, having dropped down into it. You know, the guys have got to work very hard for it. There's not going to be any easy games. There's no easy opposition. So yeah, a great win to start us off is building into the next one nicely.
Not just a great win, of course. You managed to not concede any points against Leamington, so that must have been particularly impressive for you and the team's defence.
Yeah, I think it's something that as coaches we took a look back on probably a couple of weeks ago and said, you know what, we haven't done an awful lot of work defensively. The players' attitudes and their buy-in to the defensive sessions over the last 2 weeks has been outstanding, and as Bobby, our captain's just said there, you know, the work rate and the attitude from players for the last 20-30 minutes and to nil an opposition, a quality opposition like Leamington, is great. I think we're going to be building on it, and it's going to be something that's going to be really special in our game, our defence. You know, when you really apply pressure, then defensively you get the opportunity to attack, and that's when we'll start looking really exciting.
It is just, of course, the start of the season, so there's a lot more to come hopefully this season from Kenilworth. So based on that victory, what sort of things are you looking at improving going into your next game in the league?
I think one of the things when I joined the club was to really focus on not just being a first team and then a second team and then a Colts, and you know, for me, I want our second team to be able to feel like they can play in our first team. That always starts with getting a lot of numbers down at training on a Tuesday and Thursday, which is great for us. The numbers are starting to build nicely, and we're really getting some quality sessions in, which is great. And just the attitude of players, if they can't turn up on a Tuesday and Thursday, then they shouldn't be expected to start on a Saturday, despite how good they might think they are. Our attitude is you put your work rate in, you work very, very hard. If you've played well in the twos, you'll get an opportunity in the first team. And I think building that ethos and building that club culture and that mentality is vital for us. And that's where we really want to get to. You know, we've got an exciting Colts team that are going to be coming through, some real genuine talent. So looking forward to it.